Bam. Hello, and welcome to Dark Souls number 13.5 or 14 technically.
The last episode.
Yeah, and it's called the last episode for the sole fact that I fucked up. I fucked up real hard. And that sucks. Uh, I streamed an hour and a half of this game. And the hour and a half that I streamed, well, let's just say something fucked up with my settings and no audio or even game audio was recorded.
No audio at all.
So that kind of fucking blows.
Yes, kinda blows.
So at the beginning here, what you can see right now is I fucked with my frame rate a bit. Or not frame rate, my screen was tearing and I turned on VSync. I think that already passed, I wasn't looking. But there's chunks of this that are cut out while the whole footage itself is sped up. So I came up here and I was looking for the shortcut back to the demon place. And all of a sudden, I was attacked by this hoe, who I slaughtered and, just fucking took his shit. So I saw the white fog and I'm like, that must be a boss. That can't be the way I go. And then I showed Cassie this thing.
And I said it looked like a jar.
And I said it looked like a thing that can suck a dick 3 times over. While this game was being played around this point, Cassie started to make cinnamon toast crunch.
French toast.
So that little skip that was really easily noticeable was me cutting out me going back into the sewer thinking there must be a shortcut there, but no. So then I get up, go up here, and I'm like, this must be where the shortcut is. Maybe it's not a boss. So then I do my little zippity zoops and go bonk, down. Then I saw this thing. And immediately I'm like, this is a big bitch. I'm gonna go up and stab it. But then I'm like, no. It just molested me.
And then I said, that's a female.
Yeah, it's also Cthulhu.
Yes.
So here's me putting on my lava ring, going through the fire, just kind of chilling, hanging out. This part's really not that important, but I'm addressing it for the sole fact of my anger after getting beaten by Cthulhu. And as I'm going back,
Yeah, he was going around saying like bitch and slut and stuff.
yeah, my usual sayings.
Yeah.
Fun fact though, if you watch this when it's uploaded on YouTube, I bought a webcam, so you might be seeing streams where I'm actually in them.
Won't that be so cool and great?
Like I'm thinking of maybe tonight doing a stream of Mario Kart with Cassie.
Yes, but then I have to go to bed at 8 or around 8, maybe 9, or because I did get up pretty late,
Yeah.
so it will be pretty dark.
I mean, we can also do it tomorrow sometime.
Yeah.
Nico, get down. Sorry, she was started to jump on the TV screen. Anyway, I show my big badass boss sword here, cutting them down, and I'm thinking Cthulhu beat my ass. He did huge amounts of damage, and
And then I
she.
said she.
Yeah, she. And we find out later on that yeah, it is a she because the Lord soul it gives us description says mother of all demons, and I'm like, oh,
See, I was right.
she really was.
Yeah.
Anyway, continuing on. Cut down that demon. Run around. Be like, oh no. Where is shortcut? Cut. Cut. And then cut.
Coot.
And then cut.
Coot.
Cut.
Short coot.
I just saw Cassie looking at porn on her phone while she's talking with us.
I'm not looking at porn, I'm working.
With porn.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So then I fight this Titanite demon. I find out that he can do a grab here, and I might have been attacked by it before by a previous Titanite demon. But if I wasn't paying attention, well, I don't remember it, and I wonder why, because it does a lot of damage. So I kill him, and then I make my way downtown, walking fast. Days have passed. So here I'm like, this must be where the sunlight maggot is, and it is. But then Solier decides to attack me from the butt, and is like, I found what I've been looking for. And
Which is what exactly?
apparently, looking at the wiki, he's looking for like his whole like religion is praise the sun, and he has a sunlight maggot on his face. So, yeah, I kind of go and kill him. So now I'm here in the demon ruins. There was actually a portion of me stopping right there because I remember Cassie's like, I need the vanilla extract.
I couldn't reach it.
And I'm like, oh, fine. So I get up, go grab it. And she made French toast, which was really good. And there's going to be portions where I kind of stop for a second. And that's me eating like French toast with the maple syrup.
Oh, thank you, babe.
So I make my way back up. I'm like, I want to face this guy. I want to fucking finish him. I want to eat his ass, tear his soul.
Finish him.
So I'm like, gonna go grab my retrieval, and at one point I just shoot arrows at him. I think it's here, yeah. I start to try to think about, I can lock on and shoot magic from afar, because he's not attacking me from, like, a certain distance. I was horribly wrong. I couldn't lock on. Couldn't get my bow. Couldn't. Nico wanted to chime in there. So I shoot him a few times. Shoot her a few times. And, nothing. I got nothing. So I'm like, hide body. Nope, still it attacks. That's not gonna work. So I decide these orb things on its side look pretty breakable. And I go in, and then a really cool cutscene happens.
Lots of fire.
Yeah. So then
And looking up stuff.
I didn't look anything up yet.
Oh.
It was not until I died down the road that yeah, I started to notice the ground collapsing, and I'm like, oh no, oh no, oof no, oof no. And then I spawned here, and I'm like, is there a warp point back to one of the previous things? And there wasn't. So with sadness and dismay, I decided to walk back. I know when I opened up the shortcut, I remember looking at this stuff and thinking, there must be some way. But I'm an idiot. So there's that. I mean, I'm not going to spoil what the bed of chaos is until we get to that part, but right now the way we're doing the voiceover is we're watching it through the preview screen on Vegas Pro 14. So it's a little choppy and blurry, but it's not going to be choppy and blurry when it's uploaded because the screen itself is really small for us. So walking up here, I'm like, this must be a much faster way. Walk, 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 walk. And then there's this bitch, and he did a little frogger jump. It gets to the point where I start just cutting out. Okay, give a second. We paused our voices for a second because Nico started to do bad things. Nico, how you doing, baby? Anyway, I died again. He shoved me off like a little bitch, or she shoved me off like a little bitch. She backhanded me Made me her
Are you gonna say bitch again?
slave.
No, you can't say that.
She started to abuse me like I was her pumpernickel.
Yes, I like that one.
She started to treat me like I was I was nothing to her.
Nacho Dorito.
She's look at me doing the wee 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 wee.
Downtown, walking fast.
Is that one of the things I actually said last night?
No.
And then it happened again.
You sang the song though.
So yeah, no. By that point, I think that was the second time I died that way, just like the two-handed slap. And I'm getting tired, and I'm just like, here I come, once again. Something something Superman. Right there, the Titanite demon slapped me, just a little gentle thing. And if you see, you can see the little spark shooting at me. Ow! So here I changed my armor back to mostly Havel in hopes that I take less damage. Do a little zippity zoopity zoop. And then pick up my revival. So I'm like, I'm gonna go straight for this. Little did I know I couldn't. So I said, fuck that. So I'm like, okay, nope, this ain't fun. And then the scythe thing came and pinned me down. So I get back up, just like the champion I am, and come at it with full force. More than any fucking thing I can. I stopped here because Cassie was handing me my cinnamon toast crunch.
Stop calling it that. It was delicious. It was French toast. You're making me want some again.
So I took a bite. I told him, this is really good French toast. And then I continued playing. I'm walking down. She cooked me my cinnamon toast crunch before she cooked her own.
That's just polite.
And that Titanite demon backhanded me once more. He shot a Kamehameha at me. I take a drink. And I think it's the next death you're going to see. At this point, I'm thinking, well, buddy, there's no way he can kill me again, hopefully. I got his pattern down. And then he proceeds to slap me around a bit, as you can see, and he killed me. Wow, what a surprise. Who saw that coming? I'm sorry. She killed me. Oh my god, my knee is hurting. So I stopped right here for a second to eat some of my cinnamon toast bread.
French toast.
And, yeah, I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to kindle this bonfire because I don't know how many times I'm going to get my ass whooped.
Yeah.
And I have a shit ton of fucking humanities, so why not start using them? As Nico said, meow. I think this is the last one where I start to cut the running backs to the creature just to save up on time and less time to talk. So if you saw the zappy zap thing he does, the Kamehameha or the final flash or whatever you want to call it, flew really far past me, and I found that hilarious. Just like how Nico just ran as fast as she could past me. Nico, get out of there. So if you listen to the back, you can hear Nico. She's loud. I love her. So here's where I'm like, time to be the best I can be. And I really was. I blew up his other root. Ow,
Ow.
Nico, what the fuck?
Fuck.
Now she has zoomies.
Hi. Would you stop?
I'm trying to hold your hand.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Don't
And then I
lie.
got backhanded to death. No, I guess there's one more. I don't know. I don't know how many of these I died. I was thinking about putting a death counter, but that requires a lot more editing.
It requires like. It requires like maybe 10 or 15 minutes more of editing.
Yeah. But I don't want to do that for right now.
Fair, I guess.
Ollie said after I'm done with this series, he's gonna go back and count how many times I died anyway.
Oh.
So I mean, do I really have to put a death counter on?
It'll definitely be over 300.
Probably. I mean, I died like 20 times from this fucker alone. Like,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I'm not cutting any of the deaths from Cthulhu here. So I go pick up my my retrieval, and I notice the ground is like broken. So I try to jump, and yeah, you saw I jumped too far, and that caused me to be emotionally crippled. Like at that point, I'm getting mad. I'm like, ah, that was my mistake though, not it. So ah. And then Cassie was like, calm down, sweetie. It's gonna be okay.
What I said was it's late. Maybe you don't want to yell.
Eat some more of your cinnamon toast crunch.
It's called French toast or eggy bread or pain perdu or German toast, but it is not called cinnamon toast crunch.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm cinnamon toast sorry.
Wow.
So it does its little thing right there, and I dodged it easily because I'm a fucking. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm fucking cool, but then as I'm saying it, I'm watching myself get bitch handed like back and forth.
Yeah, I was like, when I remember you doing this, and I was like, "What are you doing? You're just letting her slap you around," and you were like, "No."
Dun, 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 dun. And that was cool because like the fire is like right behind. Oh yeah, I hated that one. That one I screamed as loud as I could.
Yeah, then that's around the time when I said maybe you should look at a tutorial
And
for
then
how
I
to
said,
get down there.
and yeah. And then I did, and then I still made the same mistake of jumping.
Yes.
So then here is the. I think this might not be the successful one, is it? No, this one is. So, yeah, I looked up the tutorial when I got backhanded hard, and I didn't even need it. So I saw the thing, and it's a fucking little maggot. The mother of all demons is a small little like maggot controlling the trees.
This tree.
And I thought that was pretty cool. So continuing watching. This is I start to cut the video again here. I forgot what I cut out. I cut something. Actually no. I decided not to. Fuck. But I go to Firelink Shrine. And I was originally going to stop when I loaded up here, but I didn't. I just thought to myself, you know, it's not going to take that much longer. Let's go to Snuggly and get my witch's ring so I can speak to Glug Spider GF.
Right. I forgot that was like the whole point.
Yeah, that was the whole point of this stream. I thought it'd be so much shorter, but then, you know, Cthulhu's came out and she's like, I'm going to fiddle your cunt.
What?
And my cunt was definitely fiddled. I died a lot. To a fiddled cunt.
What?
My vagina was being fiddled.
fiddled. It's disturbing.
So here, I stabbed a few of those, like, zombie things, and then I'm like, Snuggly, Snuggly. So when I slashed this bitch, I thought I killed Snuggly. So I'm sitting here like, how do I do the Snuggly thing? Where's my sunlight maggot? And I found out it's a head armor. I also found the Lord Soul that I got from um, Cthulhu, and I read it here. And if you want to read it, you can pause the video where it was at. That's when you find out it's a mom. So I keep putting the helm down, and I'm like, what happened? And not happened. And I started to get confused. I eventually look it up. I'm like,
He thought he killed his GF.
I know, I thought I killed Snuggly,
Oh,
which isn't my GF.
sorry.
It's okay. But, like, I thought I killed Snuggly, and I looked up to see if I could kill Snuggly. It was at this point when I realized what I had to do was, around this point where I'm like, okay, I'm still looking for Snuggly, but I looked up, like, how to do Snuggly, saying you have to reload the game. So, top myself off. Yeah, I fiddled around way too long here. I thought, walk away, come back, nothing, no. And yet, here we are, in this emptiness, this void. I don't know what to do with my life. I read, I look it up, and finally I learned it. I learned what to do. And I did it. Anyway, this is near the end of the video. Load back in, get Snuggly, and we talk to the girlfriend. And the girlfriend, she doesn't really have much that I thought she would say. And she thinks we're her older sister. And she talks about egg shit. But that's pretty much it. Well, this has been the last episode. See you all next time.
Bye.